Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. The lights are green for a reason. Today we've got a stub making video. We're going to show you guys how you can make more green, how you can make more stubs here in MLB The Show 21 for your bank account and your spending on your cards here this year. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. And let's get right to it. All right, so here's what we got. I've got some long-term investments for you guys that if the year plans out or pans out the way it typically does, then these will be great investments for you. I really don't think it's not going to. There's about a 99% chance that these are going to work out. So let's go over some of these. If y'all have other ones and you have information about some others, maybe I left some out, let me know. If you got reasons why you think maybe these might not work, tell me also. Let's discuss it. We might as well. So leave it in the comments. But let's go ahead and talk about BR program rewards first, all right? So we're going to come down here. We're going to go to play. We're going to go to online modes and battle royale. I don't have an entry in there right now, but we're going to look at this battle royale program. All right, now this is the second battle royale program. It's season 2. It just came out. There's 22 days left on this particular program. But these particular cards, now I'm not talking about these silvers right here, which they might be. They might end up being good investments, and the golds right here as well. But I'm talking more so about the end program cards, these Roberto Clemente card right here, or these BR program cards right here. All right, you can pick these up in the show shop right now for about 60 to 80,000 stubs. Maybe not the two newer ones. They're going to be a little bit more expensive because they just came out. They're going to drop down a little bit, but you'll be able to pick up these cards. Now, this is, like I said, long-term investment. You're going to have to spend a little bit to make a little bit. I'm not talking real money. I'm talking stubs. All right, so if you've got some stubs stockpiled, and, you know, take the next few weeks and stockpile them if you need to. If you don't have them, pick up one of these cards. Pick up a couple of these. There's good cards in here for your squad right now. So go, if you haven't gone through BR and played through BR, I'm not a guy who can play through BR and probably get them. So I'll be honest with you. I got to go get them this way. I got to get them in the market. But if you aren't one who can play BR and get it, I might try though. Then make sure that you get one of these cards, because one of these cards by the end of the year, and we're talking about really in about 6 months, 6 to 7 months, this is the only time you can get these cards. This is the only place you can find these cards. So in 6 months, when you need this card for an overall collection reward, which there's going to be, there has been the last couple of years, I guarantee there will be one this year. It's an overall collection, meaning you have to have a certain amount of all types of cards collected. These cards are going to become very valuable. You're going to be able to flip these cards if you'd like, or collect them at that time and not have to spend a lot on them. But you can flip them and sell them for more than 2 to 3 times what you paid. If not, some of them you can flip for 10 times, man. I'm serious. I got cards for 100,000 stubs this way last year, and at the end of the year was able to sell them for over 1 million stubs, or for 1 million stubs, I'm sorry. So you were able to make that profit, you know, that difference or whatever. The cap was on 1 million stubs or whatever last year for it. So you can do this. You can make a lot of subs this way. BR program rewards are a great one. There's a couple other ones. We got World Series rewards as well. Now, World Series rewards, let's talk about it. It's a little bit different this year than it was last year because these cards are more readily available. All right, because now all you have to do is get to 40 wins to be able to get it. Now, don't pay any attention to my record. I'm not that great, man. I've been trying to stay on All-Stars, so I've been losing some games on purpose because I don't care about the record. But when you get these cards now, you only have to get to 40 wins. So there's going to be more of these in the market. So whereas last year, by the end of the year, these cards were 1 million stubs a piece, and you could easily sell those for that or flip them for that and open some packs if you wanted to, or get some other cards that you wanted to play with. They're probably not going to go for that 1 million stub mark this year. All right, I think these are probably going to stay in the low hundreds. They're not going to probably fluctuate the same way that they did. So stay away from these. These were ones that were great last year. Event rewards. Let's go into event rewards. This was the big one last year, all right? We're right there. Online modes, and we go into events. Now, I'm not necessarily even talking about just the final event reward, which in this case is the Miguel Cabrera. Also, don't forget about this other one down here, this John Smoltz card. And I know right now it doesn't go for a whole lot, and neither does this Cabrera, but for that overall collection reward when we get it about the halfway point of the year, all-star cards and second half cards might be a very valuable commodity. If they're not at that point, by the end of the year, these cards, for some reason, people needed them to complete collections. Enough people completed them, and this is the only way that they go out into the market is from this event. Being that this event is now going to be over here on the 7th, of May, a couple months from now, the market's not going to have very many. So we're talking about supply and demand with these cards. All right, this is why the price drives up in the market for them. So you can pay attention with these as well. It's a great way to be able to get cards and make a lot of stubs. Prospect choice packs. Let's go discuss this one. I think this is the 2021 MLB The Show big money long-term build that you can get, man. If you go in here to single player modes and go into Conquest, look, a lot of people will play these Conquest maps one time a year. All right, you're going to play all of them through once. Why would you play these others? You're not getting rewards off of them again. But there's 2 maps right now that you're going to get. You're going to get repetitive rewards, repeatable rewards on it. If you guys look at the goals here, you can look through here at the bottom. This one you get repeatable is capture and conquer all strongholds. You get a show pack. I'm not doing that one. Don't do that one. Do this one. Look at this one. When you go into this map, the US map, I usually play it about 20 times a year. But this year, they've given you a reason to. Not many people are going to do it. So as the year goes on, this is the only way to get these Conquest prospect packs, man, these Conquest cards. That prospect pack and the prospect series was a series needed for Mike Trout last year, the 99 Mike Trout. That was the overall collection reward. There's probably going to be a badass card this year. It was 99 Honus Wagner the year before. We're probably going to have something that you're going to want. Get these cards, man, because at that time, if you stock up on them early, and you can repeat this over and over and over again, keep playing this map and get these strongholds and get these packs, because they're selling for 4,000 to 6,000 stubs right now a piece for these cards. You're going to get 6 of them every time you do the map, all right? But here, when you need those cards, because many people aren't going to be playing Conquest repeatedly over and over again, most of the community doesn't do it, these are going to go up in price. You're going to make 8,000 stubs maybe the next time you do it, then maybe 10,000. And then when that collection reward hits, I can see these going for 20, 25 plus on the market easy. So make sure that you invest in this, man. I mean, if anything, look, you earn 500 stubs each one that you complete anyway. And you do get a 10-pack bundle at the end. So who knows, you could get lucky. You could get a Trout. Who knows, man? I don't know. I can make you a lot of stubs, I guess, by that. That would be great, wouldn't it? But I'm telling you guys right now, here's the thing. You have to look at the market in a supply-demand way. If you find cards throughout the year that have different ways that they look like they're going to come out, or they're going to release throughout the year, then those cards aren't going to be as expensive long term. If you find more cards that come out throughout the year that, hey, this is a one of a kind of thing you can get, those space cards right now that are the space pack cards, space 1, space 2, and space 3, we've gotten those special packs. Those cards by the end of the year are going to be worth something, because that's the only way it looks like right now that you can get them. There may be a big bundle pack at the end of the year that shows you another way, but as for right now, that is the way that we get them. So keep an eye on different series of cards that come out that way. When we have like All-Star Series cards that come out, and not your typical ones, but I'm talking about actual 2021 All-Star Game cards, or the Home Run Derby cards as well. Make sure to pay attention to those, because you guys will get those for quite a bit, and you'll be able to stock up and save quite a bit of stubs and earn quite a bit if you save them and then flip them later in the year. So if you guys have questions about this, ask me anything about it. I tell you, there's a lot of people on YouTube and Twitch that are better at flipping stubs and making stubs than I am in short term. But as far as a long term thing, this is a great thing. I think that you can do to just kind of make sure you can get every card you want by the end of the year, and get to kind of play with all of them. So I think that's the overall goal for a lot of us, is to collect our books, man, and get all these cards collected and get to try them out and have fun with the game. So y'all do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Peace.